What's up, guys? It's Will here back again. We just ran the intro because anytime I start mailing up and I click go live, it automatically rolls the intro for Lights Camera Clack. So thank you for bearing with me on that one. And I thank you for being approximately 2 minutes late and you still being here to hang out and go live with me. I appreciate it. Guys, we are doing the John Wick live drop Artisan from Hot Toys. It's about to go live in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. I am live online. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, we are going to secure the bag. Make sure before we get started, remember, log into your Sideshow Collectibles account. Make sure you are logged in. Payment methods ready. There is a link posted at the top of the chat. It's pinned there. Click it. You'll get to John Wick. Open multiple browsers. Make sure you have Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Microsoft Edge, whatever the hell you use, please use it, and please use multiple browsers. I am using 3 separate browsers right now, so I hope you guys are doing the exact same. 3 separate browsers. It'll enter you in the queue multiple times, so you make sure you have the best chance possible to secure the bag. Guys, we are going to do this today. Let's do it. Let's see who's here. D-Dot is here. Sarcastic Brown Millennial is here. Kevin is here. Georgia is here. Thank you so much. 6-Scale Seth, the man himself, is here after he got screwed on the Harley Quinn. Yes, absolutely, Seth. You did get screwed on that one. Declan is here. Thanks so much. Kent is here in the queue. Tom is here. Gavin Beard is here. What's up? XOXO is here. Let's see. Maria Hodges is here. What's up, Maria? Let's see. Striker is here. Thanks so much to Striker. And Aaron Bowman is here. Thank you so much. I'm here to secure the bag, but maybe not Artisan. Hey, we'll see. We'll see how you feel about the Artisan. We have another minute before we go live. Guys, we need music. What am I doing, right? What am I doing here? What am I doing with my life? We're going to get the music. We're going to secure the bag on music. Don't you worry on that one. But I don't know what music we're going to do, but we are going to do, there is going to be music to be had. I'm coming straight from work. As you can tell, I'm in my work clothes. I'm in my work polo. So I'm super excited. Army of Hades is here. Brandon T is here. What's up, Brandon? Got my Artisan Harley. Dude, you woke up early then. Alex, what's up, bro? What's up? Let's get some music for you guys. So thank you guys so much for joining, man. These are always so much fun. I've decided I am going to go and secure the Artisan for this one. I got to admit, it's better than the J&D. It simply is. As the J&D is in its current form, Hot Toys is superior. And because of that, we're going to have to secure the bag. So yeah, we're going to do it. Oh, this will work. This will work. This will work. I got one. Don't you guys worry. Don't you guys worry. I'm going to start up the music in here in a sec. Let's see. Background audio. Let's see. Here we are. Let's see. There we go. This is my intro song. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Let me know. 1 minute, guys. We're going to see where we shake out in this queue. I'm super excited. Make sure you're logged in. Payment methods ready. It's really important. We're going to secure this John Wick. It's going to be super great. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. Seth that said they need to update the J&D. It does. The J&D is not horrible, but it's certainly not good enough for $700 when Hot Toys is probably going to be like $450, something like that. The average Artisan is around $450 before shipping and tax. So my J&D Joker finally shipped directly from J&D. It's in Australia right now. So hopefully it gets here soon. I'm excited about it and excited to do the review for you guys. It's going to be fun. Anyway, let's look at some pictures of John Wick while we wait, because we are in the queue. And there have been so many announcements and releases the last few days. Pretty wild. Do not refresh your screen just yet, guys. Do not refresh your screen. I report do not refresh your screen because it'll re-put you back into the queue. Just yet, anyway. Maybe we'll see what happens. The queue is loading, so we're going to see. We'll bring back up the queue real quick. Ty Rockhold, what's up, Ty? Dude, Ty, enjoy that John Wick. Ty won the giveaway on this channel for John Wick Chapter 4. Shout out to Ty, bro. When we hit 15K subscribers, this channel will be giving away the Heath Ledger Joker sculpted version from Hot Toys. Wow, 67? I got number 67, bros. I have never gotten a number that high. That's insane. That's insanity. 1 minute? 1 minute? I have never... Guys... Let's post your numbers in the chat. We got 868. We got 1681, 956, 35, 9, 135. Seth, I like your chances, bro. I like your chances. Guys, you got good numbers here. 35, like we said. Good numbers. Post your numbers in the chat. Let me know. Again, if you're looking for the link, it's pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure you click it and you'll be there. Sarcastic Brown is in. Eric Barton, 275. 203. And again, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, guys, once I'm in, but I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like. And I'm going to show you, what the price is and all that. So my turn. Let's go. This got to be a record, chat. The fastest I have ever gotten into an Artisan live drop queue. I have never been granted access this quickly. It's insane. 300, 12 for Kent. That's awesome. 391, difficult to easy. I feel like this one might be pretty easy, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Okay, it's $400 even. $400 even, $400 on the dot. Guys, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for 1 second because I need to check this guy out. So give me 1 second to do that. We're going to do the John Wick Artisan Edition. $400 on the dot. $400 even. I repeat, $400 even plus shipping and tax. We're going to check this guy out. We're going to use some rewards. We're going to use some gift cards. We're going to make sure we do whatever we can here. Oh, I have $5 in rewards. Okay, I don't have that much because I used them all on Winter Soldier, but I have a gift card, so we're gonna do that. Okay, pay additional. Okay, let's place. Let's secure the bag. Let's secure the bag, fam. Let's secure the bag real fast. What's the allowance size? Sold out. It's not sold out yet. There we go. It's not sold out yet. Let's see. All right, we're submitting the order. Reward points have been applied. We're submitting the order. Order complete. Congratulations to myself. If you guys secured, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me bring up, I think I have another window. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're in on this one too. Perfect. So there you go. There's what the screen looks like. If you want to see the price, $400 even. For the special edition, $285, $400 for the Artisan. So you're paying what? $115 for that Artisan hair. I'm okay with it. I think that's fair. That's reasonable. Yeah. Artisan Frenzy, hilarious, dude. 3K. What's the allotment size? Yeah, 3K. I believe it's 3K worldwide. So yeah, absolutely. Manny, what's up, bro? What's up? The Jedi Warrior wish me luck. How many available? Number 321. What's the estimated delivery date? I think it was July to September of next year. Let me check again. July to December of 2026. July to December of 2026. So not bad. Not bad at all. I didn't want Artisan, but got a load queue number, had to get it. That's fair. You got to the end of the day, Stelio. So if you decide to cancel it, cancel it before the end of today, and you'll be fine. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm glad I secured mine. Manny Fresh, dude, thank you so much for being a channel member, man. I promise you guys, I'm still trying to work on ideas to incentivize channel members and see how we can do that. But only time will tell what the best strategy is going to be for that. But, for now, I appreciate you just supporting the channel. It's really nice. Pauls, congratulations on the securing. Seth secured as well. Seth, congratulations, bro. After that Harley Quinn fiasco, you deserve it. Let's see. How early does the queue start for future rabbits? Usually 10 minutes from my experience, about 10 minutes before. 10 minutes. But being here early doesn't necessarily grant you an earlier spot. Once the queue starts and they officially start putting you on random spots, they're just going to throw you in a random spot, whether you've been here 10 minutes or 60 seconds. So no worries. Was not expecting how easy that was. That was easy. That was easy, Alex, 100%. The one that's not going to be easy is Anakin Skywalker, the Mustafar edition. Whenever that does go up for PO, right now we're not sure. The sculpted version is up, but the artisan version is still on coming soon page. It's not even been announced by Hot Toys yet. So we are not sure when that one is actually going to go. But that one's going to be, I think, more of a fight. But I do think the artisan hype is wearing off a little bit, because even with John Wick, I got to say, this one was much easier to secure than other artisan releases. Like, imagine even Winter Soldier. Like, Winter Soldier, I think, had 2,000 units compared to 3. But even then, it was very difficult. I mean, my wait list had to convert to get that Winter Soldier. Tony said, did you get Artisan Harley Quinn? That drop was very random. It almost felt like it was an accident. It felt unintentional. I'm not sure what exactly Sideshow was planning with that one, but they dropped her randomly in the middle of the morning. I was actually about to drive home from the girlfriend's house, and I saw it. People were messaging me saying it was up for PO, and it was crazy. So yeah, no, it's a crazy time. But it seems like an accident to me. It seems like they didn't mean to do that. Oh, dude, congratulations, Travis, Gavin Beer. Congratulations, both of you, bro. 7 minutes to go for Aaron. Dude, Aaron, congratulations, bro. You're going to get in here soon. You're going to get in. Oh, yeah, the sculpted hair is great. I feel like this John Wick is not going to be, like, super crazy. Like, I think it might actually end up being in stock for, like, maybe till the end of today. But we'll see. Maybe it'll end up selling out before then. Only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. 252 now, 2-minute wait. Lord Bowler, I got total faith in you, bro. You're going to do this. I literally slept on the Harley being on the West Coast. Yeah, Seth, bro, you got to wake up earlier, man. West Coast, even if you're West Coast, man, these announcements happen like, way early. A lot of times I wake up early in the morning, and you got to get get that rise time a little bit earlier. Get those numbers up. Yeah. So but I'm on the East Coast, but I wake up like 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., something like that. How long did it take for your wait list for Winter Soldier to convert? Months. Like when did we do the Winter Soldier live drop? That was like 6 months ago, maybe. It took months. Yeah. And I didn't even get the special edition. I got the standard edition. So if someone wants to sell me that shield, let me know. Mark, dude, congratulations, Mark. Congratulations, Mark. You secured the bag. Very proud of you, bro. Let's see. If it was this easy with Anakin, Darth Vader, there'll be a bloodbath with 1 hour queues. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is with John Wick, like there are several John Wicks out there. There's John Wick Chapter 2, there's John Wick Chapter 4, and now there's John Wick Chapter 1 and a sculpted edition for it. And you have the J&D version, which some people already bought. So there are multiple John Wick options out there. I think this is the best one. There's no doubt about that. I think this is the best option on the market, but it doesn't mean that, you know, everyone's going to go crazy for it. Oh, great. There's my order number. Fantastic. So if you guys need to see that, there you go. There's that. We'll find a way to get rid of it. It'll be no problem. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a fun one, and we're going to keep it rolling. So let me know what happens. Let me know what happens with the rest of your pre-orders. So, yeah, I think this is pretty exciting. Let's bring up the Artisan thing again. Let's see. Longer hair would be the choice. Secured the sculpted. Just don't see the $115 difference. That's fair. That's fair, bro. That's fair. 100%. That's fair. 100%. The sculpted version is very good for $285, and you can get it through Comic Concepts, and it'll be even cheaper. So I appreciate it. Ty just became a member. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, Ty. Thanks, Ty. Appreciate you, bro. I'm glad that Ty won that, and congratulations on securing, dude. I'm glad that Ty won that, what's it called? The John Wick. That was fun. Okay, $240. $285, my bad, for the regular edition. And then we got $400 for this Artisan version. Got the special. Dude, nice choice. It's a good choice. Even if you want to go sculpted, you can. Copped Artisan hardly the day of on the fence, about to be the same. Sculpted versus Artisan, grabbing sculpted for this guy. That's fair. That's fair. That is more than fair. Let's see. And for me, I already got my order email. So that's fantastic. Saying my order has been confirmed. We are good to go. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Okay. So guys, let me know down in the chat if you're considering getting this John Wick. I mean, don't FOMO buy just because we're going live right now and everyone's, you know, feeling good about buying something. Don't do that. But I'm excited to get this John Wick. This is the John Wick that I've always wanted. And to be honest, it's better than J&D. Like I said, I was kind of ready to commit the $700 to J&D, but I don't feel like they really gave it their best there. I don't feel like it's on the level of their Joker, for example. And I do feel like the John Wick is just, it's good, but I think the Hot Toys is certainly better. No doubt about it. Got the special. Dude, congratulations, RG1. Congratulations. Passing the J&D. As much as I wanted it, the head sculpt is very off. I agree, bro. I think we were all ready to drop, not all of us, but a lot of us were ready to drop that 700 on J&D John Wick. But then we found out Hot Toys was doing one, and Hot Toys was actually better. I mean, this John Wick head sculpt is pretty damn close to perfect. It's very good. And it's like, it's hard to spend 700 when you can spend 400 for a better product and not have to deal with all the shit. So you got Sideshow backing you. Oh, there's 4,000 units worldwide for this one. Yeah, this one's going to be available. You'll be fine, guys. John B said, are you going to pre-order this and then cancel it? No, it's a good question, but no, I'm not. This is one that's actually coming up. Yeah, this one's coming up. I've been waiting for the right John Wick, and I feel this is the right John Wick. It was either this or the J&D, and J&D may update theirs, and then maybe I'll change my mind, but that is John Wick in a gray suit, so maybe I could, you know, if I end up getting really J&D, I could sell this one maybe, but bag secure lower bullet, 446 total pre-tariff. That's not bad. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. I have a feeling 30 minutes from now I'll be on a wait list. I don't know, Ignited. I think this is going to be up a while. I think this might be up a while. I think the Artisan hype is starting to slow down a little bit. And I do think John Wick, there's a lot of units for John Wick. If it were Anakin, maybe. Anakin, I think, could go pretty quick. I think Anakin, you got to be ready. You got to be more prepared than this is going to require you to be. But told myself I'd chill with my money, but my pre-order list is getting thick. All right, dude. You got to monitor that, Ty. This year I went over my budget a little bit too, and next year I am committed to absolutely not going over my budget. I will not do it. I have other things I'm trying to. I am investing more. I'm investing a lot more. I'm focused on my future, and you know, I really want to make sure collecting is a big part of that, but that I'm balancing that with my other responsibilities, and that collecting does not override my future planning. So that's that's definitely what will happen in 2026 for me. So if J&D updates it and get better, will Comic Concepts have them? I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Josh, because that John Wick is worldwide, so I'm not sure if he's going to carry it or not. But I'll ask him. I'll ask him if he's going to carry the J&D John Wick. And then we'll see what he says. 4K for John Wick is wild. Anakin needed this, but we all know it'll be 2K to 2,500. Yeah, Anakin will probably be like 3,000 or something instead of 4. But my pre-order list just already overflowed, but my excuse is that it's my first year collecting. Yes, Seth, but you got to be careful, bro. I know you're a high roller, but you got to be careful, dude. You got to be careful. I promise you. 1 minute leaning sculpted. Aaron, I don't know, bro. I think the Artisan's going to be worth it, but that's just me. I mean, the sculpted is a lot cheaper. I get you're saving some money to get other figures, but have you ever had issues with Artisans, Will? Yes, unfortunately, just one. My Scarlet Witch Artisan one. That one had multiple issues. I had 2 separate head sculpts, both of which had glue staining on the head. So I just returned that Scarlet Witch and got my money back, and I just washed my hands of it. So pre-order stack up easy with just paying entities. They do. 100% they do. And you have to be very careful with that. Very careful. My wallet hates me. Will, I'll have to DM you and show you my pre-order list. Dude, yeah, hit me up and show me. But, and like I said, I always recommend keep a spreadsheet. Keep a Google Sheets. That's what I've recommended for years. That's what I do. I track all my spending, and I track all my pre-orders and my collection as well and estimated value of it. So I really do follow that pretty closely. Did you score Doom, Will? Thoughts on it? You can save for 5. Oh, yeah. I have not really gotten too much into that Doom because it's the comic version and not Doomsday. But it does look good to me. It does look good. Secure the sculpted edition. Congratulations, Eric. Thanks so much, bro. I could have purchased a Harley Artisan the other morning, but I'm pretty over the Snyderverse at this point. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was never a big Snyderverse guy, to be honest. I really liked Snyder Cut, but the other films from the franchise, I wasn't huge on. That's a good idea. Yeah, 100% good idea. Spreadsheet. I already canceled a few. I'd highlighted them as FX on my spreadsheet. Yeah, exactly, bro. You got to cancel the ones you really don't need. Because I promise you, there will be something that comes out that you will need. And you're going to have to dedicate the funds to it. So you might as well trim the fat and get rid of stuff you don't need. Given the sneak peek at potential Obi-Wan episode 3, where do you stand on Obi-Wan episode 2? I said, bro, Troy, it's a great question. I said they were going to do this. I said they were going to put up episode 2 first. So you pre-order it, get locked in, then announce the episode 3. Because if they announced it in the reverse, then you would have got episode 3 and no one would buy 2. I think episode 3 is going to destroy episode 2. And I think you're going to get a lot of cancellations. So if you're on the wait list for episode 2, while that's probably going to end up being a very good figure, episode 3 is the iconic one. And I think that's the one collectors are going to transition to. And I think you're going to get a lot of cancellations. Probably. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my speculation. I feel like Artisan is not worthy of this figure. I know it adds a bit of realism, but you can't even notice the difference from 2 feet away. Sculpted is way to go for John Wick. That's fair. That's fair. This is a hairstyle that is not very lengthy. It's slicked back. So for me, yeah, I totally understand that position. I'm going Artisan. I did go Artisan. But for others, I totally get it. Currently, I have 21 on pre-order, including the Blitzway Ghostbusters. Totally understand that. That's great. That's a lot of pre-orders, though. But you got to be careful with that. You got to be careful. Because I have some pre-orders lined up, too, and I've been canceling a few just because I realized I really needed to rein it in. The idea was, the pre-order a little bit more volume here, just so I could bring more content to the channel, even though I knew I wouldn't probably be able to keep them all, which I've always been very transparent about. And eventually I was like, you know what? I can only do so much, and I really got to be able to, invest and focus on my future and, saving money to buy a home. That's my goal. So, yeah, totally get it. Allowing myself 1 or 2 pre-orders, one this year, hoping for Photo and Samsung, 100%. So Wonderfest starts tomorrow for InArt, and they are going to be on for an interview after Wonderfest. I'm not sure of the exact date and time yet. We're still working out the details, but they are going to be here, from what I'm told. So easy pickup. Yes, 100%, bro. Easy. Can I go through the gallery? Of course I can. I can do that now. I'll reshare the Facebook photos real quick. So let's do that. So we can show the photos real quick. So these, guys, I don't know what more you could ask for. That is an incredible 10 out of 10 head sculpt. I think the Artisan hair looks great on it. I'm very excited about it. A lot of people are going to put him in some sort of walking pose like this kind of. But I genuinely think this is one of Hot Toys' best head sculpts. I know people give me shit for saying that a lot. Figure of the year 2026. But I think they nailed this John Wick. This is far better than the other John Wicks that have been made. And I'm glad the Hot Toys finally stepped up their game and delivered the John Wick that was promised. This looks great. This looks great. I mean, it beats J&D. It's not even a question. The J&D one I do actually like more than most people, and I do think they'll end up making it better. But this John Wick here from Hot Toys, they blew it out of the water, no question. And I mean, I think again, I don't want to change that shirt though. I can tell you that I do not want to bother with that. So when I review this figure, I'm not sure if I'll put that shirt even on him or not, guys. You know, I'll do my best, but I really don't want to mess up the shirt and tie. Like it's going to be a pain in the ass to change that out. Yeah, I do not want to fuck that shit up. I do not want to change it. But anyway, so you got the pistol and magazine holster belt. You got the shirt there, the swappable shirts. You got the dress shirt and, of course, the turtleneck look, which is pretty cool. The head sculpt looks great. Again, I think the hair looks great. So I think Hot Toys has created something very special here. Eyes off to the side, tilted head down, a little bit of side eye. I think this thing looks great. The gold coin, life size, is pretty cool. Base is very simple, though. I'm not crazy about that. I'm not crazy about the base there. But let me know what you guys think. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Dude, sculpted hair, dude. Striker, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Sculpted hair would be great. So anyway, but that's the idea. And yeah, if you guys want this figure, I think you can totally get it. I think this is going to be in stock for a bit. So I should be able to live stream for like another. Oh, I refreshed and it put me back in the queue. Oh yeah, no one's really in front of me. That's crazy. This one, guys, this is gonna be a cakewalk. Secured both special edition and artisan edition and decide between the sculpted lay. That's fair. Just can't make sure you cancel it before the end of today. That's all I'm saying. The base should have been his car. That'd been cool. Get sculpted and artisan to display both outfit looks. That would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. Because you have the the turtleneck look that you could throw on him if you wanted to. So yeah, I mean, guys, this one was super easy. I mean, chat, you got to weigh in. I mean, for all you guys who have been here for the Artisan live drops, this has got to be the easiest one, I'd assume. I mean, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker was pretty easy too. That was pretty easy, but this one has been a cakewalk. This one's been an absolute cakewalk. So I'm glad that we got this one. Don't tempt me on displaying both looks. Yes, Seth, I get that. To me, I would get it if you had the gray suit. Like if you had the gray suit, you could put it on him. Sure, I'd get that. But 2 black suit looks with a turtleneck, no, I don't think so. But if you were going to get the J&D with the gray suit and then display the black suit, maybe even then though it's questionable. I think you save that money for other projects that you want to pursue. Special edition Jose, congratulations, bro. Congratulations. That's still a great choice. Ballerina might be an artist figure, so maybe that's why they're taking so long. Maybe. When shipping? July to December of next year. So about a year. But who knows if that actually will come to fruition, because a lot of figures have been delayed. Some have been coming out early. It's impossible to predict. And Artisan God Loki, I know, has been delayed recently. And I'm fine with that because I do think they're going to get that one right, and delay it they must. I'm good with it. Will, do you think they will rework the HQ due to recent feedback from the community? Why does the sculpted look so much better? HQ. What am I missing, guys? Am I having like a moment here? HQ. Oh, Harley Quinn. Okay, yeah. I do think so. I do think they're going to rework Harley Quinn, just because with Harley Quinn, JC Hong liked my story when I posted it, and in the caption of that story I said head sculpt is off, and he liked it. So I think he knows. I think they all know that this head sculpt is not where it needs to be, but it's probably just a matter of them wanting to get the PO up, kind of rushing it out there a bit, and I think they're going to fix it. I don't know if I would pre-order it and say they're guaranteed to fix it, but I would expect that they fix it because the feedback has been largely negative. So, Emil, thanks so much for joining me. I just secured the Artisan and I also forgot RSVP. Dude, see? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's why these live streams are helpful. I try to go live for you guys and, make sure that we can all experience this together and make sure you remember to actually be online, which is good. AoE Wolverine was easiest I think I've used. That's fair. That one was a little bit more niche though, but that's fair. So many drops. Sculpted Anakin, T800, sculpted John Wick. My wallet is yelling at me. Good thing they don't release for about a year. Dude, 100%. Just be careful with those pre-orders, accumulating those things. But it's the 25th anniversary. That's why Hot Toys is doing all this wild shit. But which is pretty cool. I'm glad that they're going balls to the wall and not just saying like a blue Iron Man, which they did do one of those. Sub-Zero Iron Man, but they didn't do, that's not the main primary draw of the 25th anniversary. So Ghost Drone, I'll do congratulations, by the way, E2. Congratulations, bro. Ghost Drone said, did you see the Great Sage's broken shell? I did. I love their expanded lineup. Yes, I really, truly cannot wait for Erlang. I want Erlang really bad. I saw there was an Erlang figure that was being showed in the Black Myth store in China, and I think it's InArt's figure. So I think we're going to get Erlang here very shortly, probably by the end of the year. And I am super beyond excited for that. Great Sage's Broken Shell. It's Darkside Wukong, basically. I mean, it's just, I really like it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, though, because I already have the regular Wukong. The more I looked at the photos, though, I was like, that is really cool, though. It's really cool. So if you have the display space and you love Wukong, I totally get having both. I think most people are probably just going to go for regular Wukong, but I get it. Chris said, new to the hobby. If I PO, do I have to pay the full balance? Great question, bro. And welcome to the hobby. No, you pay 10% to Sideshow, non-refundable unless you cancel by the end of today. And then you pay the rest of the balance when it's ready to ship, or you can pay it off over time via payment plan. So totally up to you. So you only have to pay the deposit, which is 10%. So you'll pay about a little over $40 probably, or maybe $40 exactly. Caved and secured the Artisan, probably the best accounting reputation we're ever going to get. Dude, congratulations, master. Congratulations, master of the Nerdverse. The past week, I've secured Brown, Logan, Artisan, and Artisan, John Wick, Pain. Dude, that is Pain. That is Pain right there. Will, are you going to get the Ghost of... Oh, dude, Gavin, like it's even a question. Dude, I'm getting Ghost of Yotei tomorrow. I'm super beyond excited. I got Silent Hill F, which I've been playing, and I'm really enjoying that. Actually, it's fantastic. But I already know that I'm putting it aside for Ghost of Yotei. Ghost of Yotei is going to take my priority for video games. And I was actually in another playthrough of Last of Us 2 and really enjoying it. And I had to stop because I got Silent Hill F, and now Ghost of Yotei comes out tomorrow. Will, are you getting that life-size Wukong? Dude, no, I messaged some friends about it. That life-size Wukong is incredible, and I would absolutely love to have that. But I don't have the money for it, to be honest. That's probably going to cost $10,000 to $12,000, maybe more. And while I would love to have that in my display room, I think it would be incredibly cool. I don't think that's in the budget. Typically, my collecting budget is about $6,000 per year. With my salary, that's pretty reasonable. It's nothing too crazy, so I can still do other things. And that would be like double my budget on one thing. I'd be able to buy nothing else for the rest of the year. So I'm going to say that life-size Wukong is a no for me. Got Yotei secure. Dude, congratulations. I almost bought the collector's edition, but there's no physical copy of the game. I hate that. Silent Hill F. Dude, Silent Hill F is very good so far. I'm really enjoying it. Very enjoying it. And I played Silent Hill 2 Remake. Absolutely loved it. One of the best games I've ever played. Getting life-size cat. No. Life-size, I think, is out of the question for me. The only life-size maybe that I would ever consider would be like Kratos or Joel and Ellie. Maybe, but even then, where would I put them? My room is pretty full at this point, and my budget could not handle it. So, I could sacrifice and sell other things, but I don't want to sacrifice a full year of collectibles, probably just to get a life-size Wukong. Yeah. And if you ever try to, will it still up? What gives? People don't care about Wick. Dude, Tyler, it's a good question. I guess not, because I think most people are going to get the sculpted. Honestly, most people are going to get the sculpted because they feel the improvement, the return on investment is not there for the Artisan to pay $115 more. Hair looks fairly similar. I think the Artisan definitely looks better in my eyes, but you guys have to let me know what you think. But I think the Artisan is certainly worth it for me. I'm getting it. I'm putting my faith back in Artisan. I'm putting my stock back down. I'm not betting against Hot Toys on this one. I know some of the Artisan QC issues. Wanda was an absolute shit show for me. But yeah, Star Wars Collective, dude, thanks so much for the super chat, bro. $1.99. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I thank you guys for joining me. People either work or they're sleeping in. Yeah. Are you getting the sorry. Are you getting the white and gold controller for Ghost of Yotei? It looks sick. I did see it, and I don't think so. I haven't really got as many of those type of merchandising things lately, just because, again, my budget is, relatively constrained and, confined. And I try not to do too much crazy shit, but it does look good. Will, are you getting the T2 endoskeleton? Probably. I think so. I've heard rumors that InArt is going to be showing a T1 endoskeleton, and I kind of want to see it before I pre-order the Hot Toys one. So for me, I've not pre-ordered from Comic Concepts the T2 endoskeleton just yet. I have not. I have it in my cart, and I keep getting emails about it, but I'm not pre-ordering it until I see what InArt has in store. You said safer house. Are you in an apartment then, right? No, not in an apartment. I am in a home. I'm in a house right now, and I live in Maryland. And it's not an apartment, no, but I'm saving to own my own home. I live in a house that I do not own at the moment. That's the best way to describe it. But yeah, no, it's a home. I live with my brother. My brother's my roommate. A Little Titan, what's up, bro? Hey, everyone, what's going on? Well, what's up? Let's see. How is your butt? What was it? How's your budget? Only 6K if you order Cloud and Sephiroth. Dude, that's a great question. You know why? Because in 2025, my budget was 6K, but I went well over it. And I also sold a lot of things to fund those 2 statues. And I bought Zach as well, that statue as well. I sold a couple of my Game Toys figures. I sold a couple statues, actually. I sold several figures, actually, to fund it. And yeah, it required a lot. And that's what I think people always need to recognize. Like, if you're going to make purchases and collecting, you have to be able to move on from things because you have to make sacrifices. Your budget is limited for most people and your space is limited. So I had to make sacrifices to get them. Buy a house in California, dude. Yeah, right. I'll be bankrupt with that one. Collector's edition. No, Paul. I wish, man. I thought about it, but no physical game really bothers me. I really do want the mask, though, the white mask. So, if, I'll probably go looking for that eventually. I skipped this version of Wick because I have the John Wick 4 figure. Totally makes sense. I got the Anakin. Totally makes sense, Herschel. Makes sense. I think that's fair. Got it, but it's so expensive. Not gonna lie. They should have done John Wick rooted, but with long hair. Yeah, and they still may. Like, you may get a John Wick Chapter 4 or a ballerina John Wick that is Artisan potentially. Artisan wins for close-up photos, otherwise on the shelf. That's fair, music. That's fair. From a distance, they'll probably look somewhat similar. It'll probably be about $500 to get it to your doorstep. Pretty close. I mean, $400. You got the tariff fee of probably $25. Got shipping and tax. So yeah, probably I would think more closer to like $450, $460. Will, when you move, what did Charles say? When you move, have a game plan to repair? Dude, no. My goal, honestly, is to not break them down. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I mean, I think I can move them without breaking them down, but it depends on the size of the door. That is my biggest concern at the moment. So, what's the best place to sell in your opinion? Make some space for what's coming in the future. Probably 16 Republic BST. I would say that's the best bet. eBay is your last resort. eBay charges about 13 to 15% in fees. So that's your last resort if you cannot sell on Facebook. That's what I would say. Waiting for the long hair, John. That's fair, Salvatore. That's fair. I'm calling it when is the next Artisan version of JW will be from Ballerina. That's fair. Ignited Soul said it here first. It's kind of crazy that this Wick is more than NR Rick. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's Hot Toys though. They're premium brand. But it's also fair that Sideshow has an upcharge. So in Hong Kong, this is actually cheaper than the NR Rick Grimes, but in Sideshow pricing due to import fees, it's a little bit higher. But that's still fair. Nachi is coming back. Yes, actually this Friday. She's coming back this Friday. I texted her, I think yesterday, or the day before. She finally got back with me this morning and said, yes, she is back and she is ready to roll. So Natalie will be back this Friday. Super excited about that. Super excited. Anyway, guys, I think we're done. I think we got it. I think everyone's secured who wanted to secure. If not, keep an eye out on this guy. I'm going to roll out and there'll be a new video coming here soon. It's probably going to be Thursday, if not maybe Saturday, but I've already filmed it. I just need to edit it. And, I think it'll be a pretty interesting one. It's about a big picture topic of the companies that are competing in 1/6 scale right now and sort of what it's going to mean and how, these two companies have gone head to head and really created a dynamic, compelling situation. So it's pretty cool. So we're going to talk about that. And are you going to be doing a video for NR release? Yeah, probably. I think so. I think I'm going to be making a preview video when NR actually has more Wonderfest photos and footage out there. So I know exactly about, what's all there, everything that's there. And then I can, comprehensively cover the topic, which is what's going to happen. Have a great day. You too, Marco. And then I'm going to roll out here. Honestly, the amount of weaponry you get for this Chapter 1 Wick is incredible. Price is justified for sure, especially for Sculpt. Yeah, $285 for this figure is great. Will, just don't talk about J&D. Natalie knows J&D is here to stay. So she gets it. She gets it. So yeah, and she's a great friend, and we'll talk about J&D. She'll do great on those topics, and she'll be back. So it'll be me, Dean, and Natalie this Friday. So it should be fun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you all. If you have any questions, just hit me up. Instagram comment section here. Let me know whether you secured the bag. I secured, so I'm very happy. And Nathan, congratulations! I just saw your comment at the very end here before the buzzer. But thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Look out for a new video from me in the next couple days. Should be up. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye. Forever. Bye. Well, not forever, but forever for today. Bye. Thank you for watching another episode of Lights Camera Collect. Please make sure to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. And of course, check out my amazing co-host channel, Dean the Dream, collecting weekly, linked in the description below. Thank you so much and see you in the next one.